I mean, if you think about it, like it might bounce around a little bit. We'll just see how it goes. Because it's only taking a picture every 2 seconds, so the chances that it will be moving during those 2 seconds are less.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like I said, it's all gravy.
I just want to make sure that the stream starts, and we will be going live with a brand new camera. Oh, I should edit the post. We're going live with a brand new camera.
No, say that the old Tim Lapse camera is something that Ryan Bosch would say.
I'm not going into
No?
all that. No, I'm just going to do a quick edit, and then we're going to
Like
get the
a
show
phoenix rising from the ashes, the old Tim Lapse camera becomes the new webcam.
going. Just leave it at that. All right, we're good. Okay, we're starting.
All right, we'll change it next week then. Or change it for the fucking, I don't know, change it later.
All right, here we go, guys.
This is the latest disclosure in a report from...
Wait a minute. Yeah. I have to hit record. Hold on. And now my mouse is having a stroke.
This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Double Vision's one of the best songs ever. I don't know why you motherfuckers are laughing.
That's the name of this episode.
Tim Cop is about a police station that only has Tims. Tim Robbins, Timothy Dalton.
I'm not doing urine therapy, and I'm not looking it up.
Fucking chiffonade your underwear.
No, that it was supposed to. It would read nice, deep ass crack.
No, that's it. No, it's Rion the half guy.
So I'm holding my tiny baby portobello dick in my hands while pissing, watching giant fake tits float down the river.
His name was Isaiah Blood, and he owned an axe factory, and he lived in his guest house.
You guys need to get your shit together.
All right.
I'm sharing that.
Oh,
I was trying to. Facebook's being.
I forgot to share it on my page.
Which is why I didn't get a notification. Do you want to play the logistics on the air bumper?
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
We've still got the intro music going. At the end of the intro music, right before it kicks into overdrive, you hear, you guys got to get your shit together. That's Kurt Bosch. Kurt Bosch is a member of the Hudson Valley once again. Just closed on his house today.
I saw that.
Congratulations, thoughts and prayers. It doesn't work there, does it?
No. It has to be someone's like sick or something.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just...
Yeah, I'm just trying to post this.
Yeah, so am I.
You sure you don't want to play it?
Not yet. It's still too early. All right, I got it. All right, so episode number 66, off and running.
When I shared it, it says episode number 64.
Well, would you share the actual video?
I don't fucking know.
You sure?
I fucking copied it from this post. It must not have copied, and I pasted from what was from the last time I copied and pasted it on my iPad.
Probably.
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Logistics on the air. Figuring out what to do with the show.
See, I was going to give us a chance.
No.
to
We did the mic check before the show started, though.
Yeah.
Thanks,
mic
me.
check 1 2 1 2.
It doesn't matter. If they click on it, it's just going to go to the YouTube page, right?
Say
Or is it-
again?
if they click on the link, it's just going to go to the YouTube page. It doesn't matter what the text said.
Right.
Yeah, so it should
I
be
think.
fine.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have
Doesn't
no idea
matter.
what's going on. Brother Brother Kyle is with us again.
He is not a priest.
Are you on?
Brother Kyle.
I don't know if I hear him. Give us a
You on?
check.
Give us a check. Talk.
Nuts.
Yeah, he's low though.
Why is he so low?
I don't know.
Talking to it again?
Hello.
Try now.
Check.
Oh, there you go.
What happened?
The preamp shorted out a little bit.
Nice.
This board
Do I
is
play the song again?
starting to get a little. No, that's good. Once is enough for now. I guess we'll do it again, I'm sure, but once is good for now. You're okay? You good?
Yep. Good to go.
Okay, I think you're good to go. So, anyway, yeah.
So I want to start with why were you creeping on my girlfriend's Facebook page at 2 a.m?
Whoa. Get the fuck.
Yeah. Do you know how bad of a panic attack I had? So I was up way late at night, and I had my phone out. I was on Facebook, and I put my phone away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I put it down next to me, and I'm watching the movie, and I pick it up, and I see it's on Amy's photos, and it liked the photo.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it was also a photo when she was like 16 or 17.
Right, which made it even worse. And I went, what the
from,
fuck
like,
is
years
going
ago.
on? And I'm pushing on it to try and like unlike it, and it's not doing anything. It wasn't doing anything. Like, I kept pushing on it. It said unlike. I pushed on it, and it didn't do anything. And I just was like, come on. Come on!
Did you like run to your computer and try and fix it?
I don't know. I just was like, I finally got it to work. Like, all of a sudden
but
worked
she
on
already
my
got the
phone.
notification. and
Right,
already-
and she already got the notification. I was like, God damn it, I hope this is going to be awkward. And then I'm like cooking breakfast in the morning, and she goes, why'd you like a photo of me from 2013 or whatever? I went, oh, man, this is going to look so bad. No,
Yeah.
but I don't know what happened, because on top of that, all of a sudden I get this, your friend, one day, your friend request has been accepted. And it was some fucking girl that I don't know.
Yeah.
She was a friend of Kurt's, Brittany something. And
That's his ex-girlfriend, probably, right? Blonde chick?
I don't know. I didn't look. Like, I looked at it like, who the fuck is this? And I said, who are the, and I looked at, mutual friends. And, like, it was, like, Kurt and a bunch of Kurt's friends. And I was like, what the fuck
Wait, this is your
happened?
phone you're talking about?
My phone.
Oh, yeah.
I must have been leaning on it, or the phone. I don't know.
That's a scary
Dude,
Dude,
thing
Androids
for your phone to
Androids
be
are pretty
doing.
notorious for doing that shit. Like, if all your text messages are full, like, I'm trying to dig you out because I know you didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
But like, my phone will start typing on its own. Because remember how we talked about like RAM on these phones? My phone is full. It will not work. I deleted every app on my phone and it still wouldn't update. Right? So I wound up having to get a external memory card for it and put all my apps and everything on there to get it to work. Shouldn't be like that, but it is like that. It's just how it is. But my phone started just typing on its own. Just
Like
like
words or
like
jumble?
no, I would open it up and it would start clicking things. Just freaking out. It's just because there's no memory.
Huh. I
So
don't know.
it could be something like that. So do shit like go through like all your caches and get rid of that. Yeah.
Like the next day, I started fucking around with it because I'm like, all right, well, it's been acting funny anyway.
Mhm.
So I started just clearing shit. Why is he whining? Hey!
Is your dog dying?
Oh, he's at the top of the stairs. He
Oh.
just wants to get out. So,
That was Kyle.
yeah.
Brother Kyle.
That's your name now. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yes,
I just
my
gonna
son.
do that. But yeah, it freaked me. I had like anxiety all
Yeah.
night into the morning and stuff. And then she texted me, and I went, "Oh God!"
But did you notice how I sat on it until now, and then immediately the second the show started,
know, that
wanted,
was-
well, because I knew that it wasn't anything, but I thought it'd be
I
funny.
was very proud of you.
yeah.
I was like, she's gonna tell Adam, and I'm gonna have to explain myself, probably on the podcast. Fuck, man, that was like so stressful. I'm like, what the fuck is? No.
Oh, wait.
No!
That's not better than what happened to me today.
What?
So I'm taking dirty pictures last night with my girl, right? So I take a picture of my cock close up, so it takes the whole screen up. So automatically, to delete it, I forgot. So it automatically saves to the last picture in my gallery.
Yeah.
So as soon as you open my gallery,
Yeah,
it's
it's
right
just a
there.
picture of your penis.
So I put the phone in my pocket. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm in the deli. I pick my phone up and I open it up, and I don't know, I hit whatever. And there's people behind me. That's the first thing that pops up right on my screen. Giant cock. Boom, right there. And I went, oh! And
It's giant,
I went
too.
like
He
this.
just made sure to mention that.
It is. So
It's
I
at
looked
least
back-
this big.
Yeah. So I had.
Oh, I'm pointing the fucking thing the wrong way. The camera's not there anymore. It's over there.
What do you mean?
I pointed it like this and said it's at least this big,
Oh,
but
wow.
the camera's over
That's
there. That's going to be a bit of a learning curve.
But anyway, finish the story.
Yeah,
He's
sorry.
told
So
me-
I look back, and the people behind me is a guy and a girl. They look at me, and the guy.
You fucked up by looking back. You shouldn't have done that.
It was too obvious, man. I knew.
It's like if you fart and just go like and look around, that everybody knows it was
Who-
you.
Who was that? I want a name.
Yeah, the dude looked a little mad. The girl had a smirk on her face. But then he smiled, and I was like, all right, gotta go. That's exactly what I said, and I left.
You just ran out of the place?
Pretty much.
You didn't get your food or anything?
No, I was ready to go. I grabbed my change. I had paid him, and I was out of there.
Never had that problem.
No.
No.
Never taken a picture of your dick.
Nah. No.
I mean,
Who am I gonna send it to? My wife. She sees
I
it
mean,
every
there's
day.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I got the picture. You want to see the picture?
No, he does.
No, I don't.
I'll show my brother.
Believe it or not, I
Don't
don't.
show us. Don't show
I'm
us.
gonna show you now.
You
I
can
don't.
show
I
him.
deleted it now, so.
Oh well, then.
Oh, but
yeah.
I got it still.
I got. Oh, but I got another one. So, if you're watching on YouTube, we changed the camera.
Yeah,
you-
it's very exciting.
we got a better view. It's probably a little bit dark, but
I
we
think
got.
that's just your computer. I'm just gonna pull up the stream right now.
All right. It's not. You're not connected to the wire, are you?
Huh?
You're not
No, no,
connected to
I'm-
the mixer.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're using the old Tim Lapse
Yeah.
for the new webcam. So it's
Come on, sell a little bit.
It's a-
Phoenix rising from the ashes.
yes,
The whole thing.
like a
Come on.
phoenix has risen from the ashes.
fucking can't-
I
like-
don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
You can do it when you're typing, like that whole grandiose blah blah blah. But like I just said it, and you can't remember it.
No, because like when I'm typing all that crazy shit out for the podcast and or for the Facebook and everything, I'm staring at it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about all the stuff we said, all the things that need to be said, and then I kind of start formulating it. Here, I got to just go with what's off the top
Yeah.
of my head, and I had nothing on the top of my
Okay,
head.
it is a little dark, but it looks much better.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I mean it looks great. It's actually a little too wide, but it's fine. I mean, if you can adjust the input, don't play the song. I don't want to hear it again now. If you can adjust the input a little bit, because
Yeah.
I can't do it on that, but I know you can go +2 on the exposure on that thing, and it looks great. But yeah, that's.
I just
it's
got to remember to
fucking-
turn the fucking thing off at night, or when we're
No,
done.
no. If you shut down the computer or whatever, it'll. Yeah.
okay,
Do you
cool.
shut down this computer?
Yes.
Yeah, then it'll just turn off.
Oh, okay, perfect.
But every week, I mean, you're going to know when you start the stream, nothing's going to happen. That's going to ask you to go to a PC camera. Okay, basically, so this all makes sense. The Tim Lapse camera, the first one that I got is an SJ Cam 4000. They're like $70 or $80, but it's like a GoPro knockoff. That SJ Cam is probably equivalent to a GoPro Hero 2. They're up to 4 now. And then the one that we're using as the Tim Lapse camera now is probably like a Hero 3 or a 4 equivalent. But they're just like stupid little action cameras. They're like, I don't know, the size of half a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's the size of a GoPro. And
It's perfect for
Yeah.
what we needed
yeah,
to
it's
do.
exactly. And it's got a nice wide lens, and it seems to be doing
You can
pretty
actually
well.
see the
So
studio, but the only thing I'm bummed out the only thing I'm bummed out about is that you can't see the chalkboard backing.
but that's not as important.
But I've been thinking about painting this whole fucking
Yeah,
thing anyway, so
I would love to get to the. There's got to be a way that we can toggle between cameras.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Sure, if we hire a producer. Yes.
There's got to be a way that you can do it with like a shortcut or something.
Yeah, most likely.
I mean, dude, if you wanted to switch spots, you don't have to do anything on that computer during the show, right? If you wanted to switch spots and you run the board here and I just click the button, I could do that just to make it a little more dynamic.
I like my little my little
Your cubby is nice.
my cubby. Is it a cubby or is it K?
Oh, that keyboard's wireless.
I like my K.
Dude,
I'm gonna call it my K.
keyboard and that is the mouse wireless.
I don't need all that. I just like it back here.
I understand that, but
My
if we
little
want to,
nook.
is there a way to toggle cameras?
I don't know. I haven't played with it.
Okay, well you said there is, and now you're going back on that.
I'm sure there is.
What I'm saying is it the
Actually,
the
you know what?
webcam is going into that computer.
There isn't. You
There
need
isn't?
you need a I think you need like a unit to do that. Like
Okay.
like our monitor switch here, same thing. They have this
Okay.
thing called like a TriStar or something like that, and it takes multiple cameras, and then you use that to kind of switch the
Yeah.
video back and forth. Joe Rogan uses it. He's got he's got a producer. He's got this guy Jamie who basically he's there to run the board, Google, and get camera angles. That's his job.
Yeah,
So-
and I honestly I don't think we're ever going to have that person on the show.
We're gonna have to hire Becky to do it.
No. The
Just
thing
be on
is,
her the
I don't
whole
think we'll
time.
ever have that on this show until we're actually making money. And it's YouTube, man. Like it can happen like that. Like we can just. Are you putting hashtags or anything?
Yeah.
So it can happen just like that.
I told him
like
that-
all of a sudden, you overnight you have 150,000 followers.
Yeah.
So if we get on something that's pretty good or we have a cool guest, maybe that'll happen someday, and that'd be very neat.
Yeah, because you're shit. You're.
Well,
Hey,
it's not
man,
that you're not a good guest; you're just not famous.
I was bored.
Do you have 100,000 followers on Twitter?
No.
No.
I don't even
There
have
you
a
go.
Twitter or Facebook. I'm not on social media.
Good for you.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
were we
What are
gonna
you
say?
drinking?
Oh, all right. We'll do that.
He's drinking a boot.
Out of Das Boot,
Oh, can I try that?
I'm drinking Doc's Draft Dry Hopped Apple Cider.
It's so tempting to just chug it as fast as I can. So he's like, "What are you? No!"
Doc's
I'll just sip.
Doc's Doc's Draft Hard Apple Cider by Warwick Valley wine. They also do the Warwick Valley Gin, which is really fucking great gin, and it's their dry hopped hard apple cider.
That's probably the one that I like the
Cider?
most.
Try?
Yeah. Just remember.
Toe down, toe
remember
down.
the bubble.
Toe down.
Toe down.
Down or sideways, at least.
Mmm. It's clunky to drink from.
It's stupid, is what it is.
Wow.
Although I did drink. I drank Stone Brewing Arrogant Bastard
You
out of
drink a
my
keg
mead
of that.
horn
That
during
shit's great.
Game of Thrones.
I don't know. You can't drink a. I'm sorry. Say that again.
I drank Stone Arrogant Bastard out of my mead horn during Game of Thrones on Sunday, and Amy's like, "You're a fucking loser."
I was.
Not like that. I'm paraphrasing. She didn't say that.
I
but-
got. I was away on a trip. Or no. I wasn't. No, I was fucking at the old apartment. I'm sorry. At the,
You were fucking.
What
in
were
the
you
old
fucking at the
apartment.
old apartment?
I was at the old apartment and I was gonna watch Game of Thrones and I was alone. Brooke was working the night shift.
See,
at
that
time.
deserved a ding. See, that's.
Oh, God damn it! We gotta get used to it. I'm not gonna get it.
We'll get there.
All right.
We'll get there.
I'll stay on
Just one ding, no two. Don't double
I like-
tap it. No,
No?
don't double tap it. Just one.
it. Now
There
you
you go.
owe 6 dings. No, let's not get complicated.
So I'm at my apartment. I'm at my apartment
7.
and I wanted to watch Game of Thrones, so I got my Chimay goblet.
Mhm.
And I specifically went, ooh, I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones tonight. I left the house, went out, got a bottle of red wine, specifically to watch Game of Thrones with in my goblet.
Nice.
And I cooked a whole chicken.
When's the new season of Walking Dead come back?
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
It just ended
I
like
know.
3 weeks ago.
I know. I want it to come back.
September, October.
Oh yeah, that's right. It
Fear,
starts,
Fear the Walking Dead's on. It's okay. Yeah, it's not great.
they
but it's
they
fun.
start up again in they usually start up again in around Halloween.
I do that, but yeah, back to you bought a bottle of red wine. I do that all the time. Like I was like, I want to have a good beer and I want to drink it out of a mead horn.
Yeah. Fucking right.
Just because it was too late to go buy mead. The only place around here that has like stuff that's dry enough to even be drinkable is
Yeah.
Viscount.
I'm so excited to see the next fucking episode of that goddamn show.
Good God, yeah.
What?
Game of Thrones.
Oh,
You
yeah.
haven't been
Spoilers,
If I was
spoilers
It's
coming.
good. I know it's good. I just haven't followed it.
So if you haven't followed it,
Just
I don't
like
wanna spoil
Vikings, I
anything
started
for you.
Vikings halfway through, and it was pretty good.
It's better than that. I can tell you that without even watching Vikings.
Really?
I
Yes.
watched the first
Yeah.
episode of Vikings. I wasn't into it really, But you would love Game of Thrones, especially. You'd fucking
Definitely,
love it.
yeah.
It's a great show. But speaking of like, I guess movies and video and shit like that, you saw Hardcore Henry.
I did.
I can't fucking wait. I cannot wait to watch
My
that
girl
DVD
hated
online.
it.
Well,
She didn't hate it. She thought it was really cool. They did this thing in the movie. That's all I'm gonna give you. They did this thing in the movie that I don't think they should have did. They put a sci-fi like fantasy, just one thing in the movie, part of the plot.
Yeah.
It was something that's not possible in our everyday world, like some superhuman thing.
Yeah.
And I thought they shouldn't have.
Whereas
did
they
that.
should have just stuck with a
kept it
cyborg.
No, they should have just
Yeah.
kept it very regular.
Oh, you're
everyday
Are you saying like
Joe.
supernatural type
Yes.
thing? Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
instead of
Yeah.
like a cyborg
Other than
superhero.
that, it was crazy. It made me want to get up and break everything and smash people. I swear,
Yeah.
that's how it makes you feel, because you feel
I
like
can't wait.
you're.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
You keep.
I'm gonna
it
be like,
tricks
I'm gonna
you.
go skateboarding with a baseball bat and a handgun. I'll be back.
Oh man, it made me want to just jump up in the theater and start smashing everybody.
It's not a good movie for you to
Yeah,
see.
maybe
Oh, it
keep
was
that part
awesome.
to yourself.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I can't wait. I don't think I'm gonna go see it in the theaters because I just don't have time for that.
I'm
but
waiting
I,
for
I will probably
Suicide
watch
Squad.
It. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I'll
too.
see that.
Margaret Robbie.
I've heard some
Harley, what's her name?
Harley
Harley
Quinn.
Quinn.
Dr. Harley Quinn.
Margaret Robbie. My favorite.
Margot.
Margot?
Yeah, it's spelled Margot. But it's
I thought it was
Margot.
That's how Margot is spelled.
I know.
Margot.
I don't know, Margot. So I've heard rumors about that movie though. Like a lot of the hype and a lot of like the releases and stuff where they were releasing like footage and they were releasing pictures and like I heard that they had to go back in and bring the actors back to
They did do a lot of reshoots.
more
yeah.
dialogue and reshoots because it
Yeah.
wasn't funny.
Yeah, I heard
It's supposed to be-
like too dark,
Get
too
the hell out
bloody.
of here.
Yeah.
They probably ruined it
Yeah.
by doing that.
Well, no.
Well, but
it's
Suicide Squad's supposed to be funny.
It's
They're
supposed
su-
to be
well,
really
because,
dark
yeah,
humor.
because they're all psychopaths, and in the Batman world, they're supposed to be kind of funny and ironic.
Yeah.
And I think
the comic
from what
book
I
it's
had
supposed
heard,
to
it
be
was
funny, right?
Yeah, but from what I had heard, it was just like gratuitous violence. And
I
that
would've
only
loved it
goes,
like
but that only goes so far. Like it has to be cool. It has to be fun. It has,
Well, that's like Hardcore Henry is just
Yeah.
gratuitous violence.
Yeah, I'm not.
yeah.
I'm
the
not.
whole movie.
But that can just. But once
Like
you get past a
Deadpool.
certain
When I
point,
seen
yeah.
him joking around on the trailers, I didn't see Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
But when I seen him saying stupid little lines and
that's-
one-liners,
but
and
that's-
shit, I was like, "Get
that's-
the hell out of here!"
That's part of the
Ruined
comic.
movie.
That's
yeah,
part of the comic.
It's just
though.
I know,
It's
I
a lot
know.
of breaking the fourth wall and talking to
Like
the
in the
audience and
comic book,
stuff.
you'd be reading the comic book, and
Oh,
all of a
did I
sudden
tell
he'll
you I
turn and
found
look
a-
at like the next frame of the comic. He'd be looking at you, talking to you, reading the
Yeah.
comic. Like that's how it worked. It was just weird.
Speaking
and
of
Did you
com-
see Deadpool yet?
I haven't. No,
Good God!
still haven't watched
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I found.
Go. You want to hear the best line of the movie? The best line. Okay, I'll give you a tiny little bit of backstory. After he becomes all fucked up, he wounds up living with a blind black woman who used to be a drug addict.
it. Okay.
Right. So towards the end of the movie, when he's going off to save the girl and he's probably gonna die, he goes to her. He's like, "By the way, I hid 7 keys of cocaine and the cure for blindness somewhere in this apartment. Good luck." And then leaves. That's how he says goodbye to this woman that helped him.
But yeah, that's what I like. That's why I like
Yeah.
Deadpool, because he's insane enough where everything's a joke, even though he's about to go to die. He still has time for a joke.
Dude,
that's why I think
it's fucking.
that's why I'm curious about the Suicide Squad, because
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for I like that psychotic, where they bring in the body bag of the guy kicking, and they open the zipper, he jumps up and he hits the first person, Captain
Yeah.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
He hits the first person he sees. I was like, oh, I can't wait to see this fucking
Yeah, it's
movie.
gonna be fun.
Just because I like that kind of I like that really dark, psychotic humor. So, and action.
Did we
as
talk
well.
about Batman versus Superman?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I heard it was, I said Jim
it
Norton.
was good, but not.
Jim
great.
Norton said it was a live action chess game.
Yeah, it
Or
was
not-
just.
yeah, I think it was Jim Norton.
it was just kind of it was just kind of like I don't know why they're fighting.
Can you explain to me everybody's saying Martha about that movie? You know,
Martha?
Yeah, like
Martha Kent.
Yeah, Martha Kent and Martha Wayne, I guess. Bruce.
Yeah.
What's the significance of that?
They have the same name.
And that makes them stop fighting? Everybody says is that just the joke
not
around
really.
it?
I mean, like that gets him to pause and think about things for like a half a second.
Yeah, see, that's what the joke is.
Yeah, because the whole thing is they don't like she knows who Superman's dad is, but I guess they didn't really like Superman knows who Bruce Wayne is because he can fucking see through walls and hear everything. So he knew it was Bruce the whole time. But I don't want to get into the plot. But
I don't care.
Their moms have the same name.
Most likely not going to see it because I don't.
Yeah, it's worth seeing, but read the Frank Miller comic. It's better.
Yeah. I don't like Superman. I've said this before. I don't like Superman. Batman, I'm on the only reason I remotely like Batman is because of Christopher Nolan's Batman. I'm sorry, Christian Bale's.
Christian Bale's portrayal of Christopher Nolan's Batman.
Yeah. Exactly.
I just wrote a paper on this. You should read it. It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I wrote a paper on superheroes and escalation and violence in comic books and stuff like that. Yeah, because I grew up, I won't get too into this, but I grew up as a child watching the 60s Batman with Adam West.
Oh yeah, I used to watch it too. It was fucking awful.
And then you go go all the way up to the 80s Batman, which is The Dark Knight Returns, Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns, which is what Batman versus Superman is based on. Batman versus Superman is a totally different comic that has nothing to do with these movies.
Yeah.
The movie is based on The Dark Knight Returns.
Okay.
The Dark Knight Returns is old as fuck Batman has to come out of retirement to basically knock down these gangs that are tearing Gotham City apart. All the while, Superman is Ronald Reagan's pawn, and there's about to be a nuclear war with the Soviet Union.
Oh wow, so he's kind of like a bad guy. He just doesn't know it.
Yeah, kind of. In the comic,
sick.
Yeah, in the comic, but he's not really a bad guy. He's just
dumb.
He's doing the best he can, and he is kind of dumb.
Yeah, he's naive.
Yeah, naive's perfect.
Yes.
But it takes place in a dystopian future that's still the 80s somehow. It's weird. It's kind of like how Batman the Animated Series took place in the 40s, but was still the future.
Right. It was like. Yeah, it was
you
like...
You have that artistic license.
What is that? What is the term? They have a term
film
for that.
Noir.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was film noir.
Yeah. So, film noir is the 20s and 30s, but yeah, you get what I mean.
But
I get what you mean.
Batman the Animated Series was the shit.
It was.
And then X-Men too, because you're talking about the violence and everything like that. Once stuff started getting on TV and everything.
Yeah. Well,
I grew up with
part of
remember
it is
the X-Men TV show as a kid?
Yeah.
So,
cartoon.
hang on.
Yeah.
So
in the video game.
So what I was talking
Yeah.
about in this was you start off with in the 60s and even before that, like Batman and Superman, not so much Batman, but Superman was invented in like the 30s. Leaping tall buildings in a single bound and all of this shit.
Punching Hitler.
Yeah, punching Hitler. So you have all this stuff, and then you fast forward to the late 80s, and Batman's using guns now. He still won't kill anybody, which is weird.
Shoot him in the knee?
No, he doesn't really shoot them.
Shoots
he
at
has
them?
guns, but he doesn't really kill people. It's weird. Like, it's
them.
one of those things where shit would blow up, but no one would die. It's a weird juxtaposition. The new movie is kind of cool because Batman, the Batmobile is like kind of like the Tumbler in the Christopher Nolan Batman, but mixed with like a Corvette.
Oh.
It's smaller, lighter, faster, more maneuverable, has a lot of guns on it. And he killed a lot of people. They don't show him actually shooting them in the face, but he would shoot up their car and then it would crash and then it would explode.
Okay.
Yeah. So in this comic, basically there was this gang. They were called the Mutants, and he was trying to. And I'm talking about a comic that came out in 1987, but I just read it fairly recently. And he's like, I could just shoot him, but that's like against his code. Whereas he had no problem blowing up a whole bunch of people before that.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm not going to shoot this guy because that's against my code. So he gets out
Oh my
and
god.
gets the shit kicked out of him.
Sorry, Mom.
What happened? Oh, is that
Sorry.
his penis?
No. That was Mom.
Mom's
She's-
penis?
She's in Texas with like
My
Vern
family.
Yeah.
and Kimberly and all these people.
Talking about
Talking
my-
about a
And
picture of his
he's
cock.
talking about his cock, and we're nerding out over Batman and Superman.
All right. Well, let's not talk.
Speaking of comics, you know, I found a Thor number 7 and 8. I think I got
From
What year?
fucking old. I don't know.
Yeah.
Really old.
Are they originals?
Yeah.
Where'd you find them, and do you still have
They're
them?
they're not. I looked them up though. They're not.
They're
it's
probably
like
not worth a lot, but
It's Marvel, but it's a spin off of the actual Thor. So it's like,
so it's like a okay.
yeah,
It's
so
like-
that might not be worth anything. But
Yeah.
it's Thor. They're
Yeah.
Thor comics, man. They weren't. It wasn't saying nothing crazy, so I'm just hold on.
I would
to 'em.
just get them
Yeah.
appraised, and then just hold on to them because
Yeah.
they're probably not worth a lot, but they
Mm.
could be worth something someday.
Yeah.
Mom is.
But
in,
like I sold all my I sold all my comics when I was like 20, probably. Like I was in college,
Yeah.
and I had
You
I
regret
had
it now?
I had a fucking not really because I read them, I enjoyed them, and a few of them wound up being worth money, which was cool. But like I had like some random fucking Spider-Man X-Men crossover comic that was worth like $800.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I paid $5 for it.
I'm actually was into not long ago.
Did you
I was-
fucking sell that?
Yeah. Yeah, I sold. Yeah, that was like 20 years ago. Not 20 years ago.
What
10
were you gonna
years
say?
ago.
I was into the Marvel Max,
Don't
like
know.
the thicker graphic novels.
I prefer the graphic novels.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's move on from this because this is boring everyone.
Well,
all right. And then-
Where's your mom?
Mom's in Texas right
It's
now.
boring everyone in Texas.
I think they're having some sort of Kentucky Derby party or something, and this is
They're having a hoedown.
this is their hat. This is the hat she's wearing.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my!
I don't know if she's wearing it right now.
I'm gonna burn that thing. Ma, as soon as you get home, I'm burning that thing
I
in the
texted her. I
backyard.
texted her. She said she was having the Kentucky Derby party, and I texted her back, and I was just like, "I hope you bought the most ridiculous, over-the-top fucking hat you could possibly find." And then she sends me a picture of this. I was like, "Okay, you win." So
Well played, mother. Well played.
it's completely insane. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can actually probably make that out a little bit.
It's right here.
Yeah, your hat sucks.
Oh,
I mean,
the
it's
lag
ugly.
is bad though.
Whatever. But anyway, yeah, so she's doing that whole thing. And I guess I had no fucking idea that the Kentucky Derby was going on.
Yeah,
I believe it's
I didn't either because I don't.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't really follow horse racing.
Hold on, hold on. I bookmarked something.
Good.
It's the odds and shit like that. I was looking at some of the fucking horse names.
Why?
I was just curious because I mean, like everybody gets all hyped up about the fucking Kentucky Derby, even though it's just like
I feel like it's one of those
The
things.
race is
Black
like-
Thunder.
Oh no, some of these are nuts. Look at this. This is how long this is the track record. 1 minute and 59 seconds.
Still Secretariat.
Yeah.
Jesus.
$2 million purse. And it's a mile and a quarter. So it's like this whole fucking thing gets pumped up so big. Everybody's got their giant goddamn hats on and everything, which I don't understand. But they go to this thing. They watch it. There's other races going on, but this is the big one. And they watch it for 2 minutes.
That's the thing.
And
that's
it's all over.
just-
It doesn't make any sense why people are so crazy about it. So, like, we got... These are, like, I guess the odds are... I don't know, 51. Trojan Nation.
Sudden breaking news.
Sudden breaking news in one word. Creator, which is a little, Jesus-y.
Yeah.
Gun Runner.
Gun Runner's awesome.
I'd
Yeah.
put my money on Gun Runner.
Yeah.
Just because he sounds like a badass.
My man Sam.
Oscar nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone
this is so
fucking, someone
stupid.
rich named that.
I hate this. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Whitmore. And you have to say the H in Whitmore.
Come on, Kryptonite.
Whitmore.
Come on, Kryptonite.
What is that from?
Goodfellas?
Yes.
He said, "You're a fucking jinx," because he never won anything his whole life.
The mush, right?
Yeah. Put him in a bathroom.
Nyquist, Moy Hyman,
Mo Heyman.
Mo Heyman. I'm sorry,
Oh God.
You wanted
Hyman.
more Hyman.
More Hyman, Majesto, and Danzig Candy. Oh, I'm sorry, Danzig Candy.
You almost lost the.
Mother.
You almost lost your new camera.
I love that song.
If Danzig
that's the most fun song to sing
if
along with.
Danzig comes out, if Danzig
Tell your
Candy
children not to
comes
love
out
my
to-
way.
comes out to
What they
Danzig,
mean, what they say, mother.
I'd put my money on Danzig
That's a
Candy
great
only
song.
if it came out to Danzig Mother, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
But my money.
That's who sings that song?
Yeah, Danzig.
Danzig,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Glenn Danzig. Glenn.
Thought it was Richard.
So yeah, I put my money on Gun Runner. You heard
me
it here
too.
live
Yeah.
on the show a day before Kentucky Derby. Kentucky.
I want
Kentucky
more
Derby.
Hyman. I'm taking more Hyman.
You're taking more Hyman,
Yeah.
and then there's Whitmore.
All right, so these are the odds. Go all the way up to the top.
Well, they're kind of all over the place.
20 to 1.
So 50 to
oh,
1.
Okay.
21. So
What's
How
Gu-
do you bet?
what's
What do you
Gun
do?
Runner? 10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Just
So those
throw
are good
some
odds.
money on it?
Yeah, so he's probably one of the
You got to go to an an OTB or something like that. I'm sure.
who's like 5 to 1.
It looks like Exaggerator is 8 to 1. This is all. Oh, Nyquist.
Yeah,
Nyquil.
so Nyquist is gonna win. I put my money on Nyquist.
Yeah.
I'll bet you $1.
Never tell me the odds.
What are my odds on more Hyman?
10 to 1.
10
Not
to
bad.
1.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with Nyquist. I'll bet you both $1.
Nyquil. $1?
Yeah, but the odds got to be where it's at. No, actually, no. We don't want to do that. Just 1 to 1. We'll do 1 to 1.
Yeah, we'll
on the
do
show.
1 to 1.
Yeah,
I'll bet. All right, I'll bet $1 on.
but you have to follow this up because I'm not gonna do
Let's
it.
up to the Annie here.
What?
What?
No, we're not gonna.
No, we're not. We have $2 in our fund up there in my
Okay,
silver cup,
Okay.
my silver baby
So
cup.
I'm gonna go. Keep scrolling. I want to see what else we got.
My man Sam. Oh, you want odds?
Yeah.
It's mostly 31, 15 to 1 is Destin, 8 to 1 Exaggerator. Oh, we went through this. Nyquist 3 to 1. Yeah, everybody else is 10 or 20 or
Well, then I'm gonna go with Nyquist. Barring an injury, that horse is gonna win.
barring an injury. Oh
Yeah.
man, if he breaks a fucking leg, I'm gonna laugh at you.
You get a fucking $1.
You cursed him out, or you cursed him, jinxed him. Fuck, I'm terrible at this.
I will shoot that horse in the face myself.
Fly down to Kentucky and put a bullet in his brain. How dare you lose $1?
No,
You
I
sound like the
wouldn't. I
two-
wouldn't do that. I couldn't do it. I'd just be like, he'll be fine.
It's like the two old guys in Trading Places. $1. All right, so yeah,
No,
that's Kentucky Derby. Oh, and while I was looking that up, hold on, let me just find it here. I was looking up the guy who what's his name? Oh, here. This is the guy on. I think it's NBC. Tom Hammond, I think his name is. Yes, that's him. Okay, here he is. Boom.
Wow, he's a fucking winner if I ever saw one.
This is the guy you get to stare at while you're watching the Kentucky Derby. Tom Hammond.
That
Guy's awesome.
I want that guy to
He's
be
got nice
president
hair.
of the United States of America. Look at him.
I used to have my hair like that.
He looks fucking great.
That's how I have my hair
Look at
now.
him. Look at that.
No, see, that's a. Oh, that's
That's not him.
Dude,
That's an
look
older
at him
picture.
in that one. Holy, it looks like
He
the
looks.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, he looks like.
His
He
eyes
looks
are
like
black.
someone's
Look.
wearing his skin.
Look, his fucking eyes are black. Look,
He looks like
that's fucking creepy.
Clayface from
Yeah.
Batman.
Oh my god,
Look at him.
Clayface,
Those are pedophile eyes right there.
chocolate face. He
That
was
guy.
a pure chocolate face.
That-
No makeup.
What?
You never seen Borat? Come on. Man.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Quoting movies and you're not even up to date.
I've seen
man.
Borat once.
Yeah, but that's who you get to watch, and he knows a lot about horse
About
racing.
horses?
Yeah, he knows you'd imagine that he knows a lot because he's paid to
Not because he
commentate.
has like a horse fetish.
No, this fucker loves horse
He
racing.
fucking loves horses.
He fucking loves it.
That's what she said. Ding.
He's watched Mr. Hands probably 30 times. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've heard
don't
of it.
know what
I
that
didn't
is.
see it. I heard it
Yeah.
on
Some
another-
video of the guy getting fucked by the horse and he dies.
Oh, I heard of that.
He
yeah.
dies?
He dies.
He died.
I didn't hear that part.
Thoughts and prayers.
That's
Thoughts
sad.
and prayers.
Oh. Wait, what did he get kicked?
I don't want to go
No.
into it.
Stomped out.
No.
It was a bit.
He
All
was he was penetrated abruptly.
Oh, it was the other way around.
Violently.
I
and
thought he
abruptly, yeah.
was. Ah, okay.
No.
All right.
No.
I
It
don't
was
know.
I haven't seen it. I've just
I'm gonna
heard
have
it-
to watch it.
I've heard it described.
Let's check it out. Throw it on the TV.
I'm not putting that up. I watched it once, screamed, and then
Throw it on.
How did you scream?
Throw
I
it on right
screamed.
now.
Did you go?
Wait, I'll show you.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
fine for you. You don't have to clean it up, you fucker.
Was that the
I, sp-
It was
the
just
winky?
wine going down the cord hole.
I spilled an entire glass of wine everywhere.
Oh.
So speaking of, horse fucking, Donald Trump is is the GOP nominee now. What do they call it? Presumptive?
Presumptive. Yeah.
I just wanted to throw that
Oh,
quick in.
damn, I forgot to tell you.
I really feel like someone put a gun to Ted Cruz's family's head, or he's running he's going.
Somebody
you know
wrote
what?
him a check.
I'm going to be vice president, or I'm running a third party.
cut a deal.
That's it.
That motherfucker cut
yeah.
a deal because he just announced that
They
Carly
were
Fiorina
they were talking
as
shit.
his running mate.
Who?
Carly
Ted Cruz, right?
Yeah.
They were talking shit about each other 4 hours. They were on the television talking shit about each other, Ted Cruz and Donald Trump, 4 hours beforehand. Like, he had no indication. People in the crowd were like, wait, what the fuck? I thought this was like a rally. He's not going to be in the... What? What the fuck happened? There had to be some kind of backdoor dealings going on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The monies.
It's got to be.
Give me the money.
But the thing that I think is either the Republican Party said, like, do you really want to do this? Because we have to go behind him now. Like, that's how it's going to be. Or, what the fuck is this? Or he just got an offer from a third party that he's going to take. Or he just somebody said to him, like, these are your choices.
Shut the
You
fuck
can-
up, Ted.
It could have been it could have been someone from the Trump campaign saying, "Hey, if you shut up now, maybe you can be vice president."
No one likes you, you grandpa monster-looking motherfucker.
Nobody likes him, but the thing is, like,
He just
if the
needs
Trump
a hug.
if the Trump
he looks
campaign
sad all the
if
time.
the Trump campaign he does.
Yeah. He
If
just,
the Trump
he's
campaign came to him that day, 4 hours after they were talking shit, and said, "Hey, you drop out of the race, you will be top pick for vice president." I could see that. I could see him doing
sad.
that.
Spencer's got the masks. I was gonna get them for you for
What?
their faces.
Oh, God.
No, they're just paper. They're like $3 a piece.
Oh.
They got everybody though.
I thought you were talking like Point Break masks, which would be fun to do.
Yeah, we should.
They'll
We
have
should
those.
just do a whole show.
They'll have those this Halloween. Everybody be walking around looking
Yeah.
like Trump. And
After
whoever
Halloween, we
else.
should pick up the
leftovers.
the leftover, like the cheap ones.
And just do a random episode and make no mention of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It sounded a little weird.
I'm
Would it?
gonna be the Joker. My girl's gonna be Harley Quinn.
Just
Oh, for Halloween.
I
We're
think
we're
there's-
just talking about
everybody's gonna
we're
do
just
that.
talking about
We're
fucking
going
with our
random.
listeners.
Yeah.
Why are they wearing masks? I don't understand.
Well, that's what I was thinking. As soon as I seen him, I'm like, oh man, if he was here, he'd probably buy them up.
The one on the left keeps talking about his penis. The one on the right keeps rambling, but they're
Yeah.
wearing masks. I don't understand.
Yeah, you wear one, you wear, just go back and just have a debate.
Like a legit debate.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Shit. I don't know if I could keep that up in the air. My improv
could
skills.
do
that-
it. Our improv skills.
Do a
Gymnastic.
skit. Do it for 10 minutes or something.
That might be worth shooting.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're just shooting.
If
nothing.
next time I'm in Spencer's, what you want Cruz and you want Trump, or who do you?
I don't want
who would
either
try-
of them. I was just talking about it.
No. We're talking about doing the mask thing. He's not like, who are we into?
We're taking it all the way to the Democratic.
That's what I'm
convention.
saying. Who do you want? Who
The Democratic National Convention.
am I getting?
That's what we're getting.
I don't know if that's still plugged.
I'll get him Hillary for you
Oh God,
and a Trump for you.
I'd rather wear a Trump mask at this point.
Trump's the man.
Just
No.
as the.
I like him because
for
he's
the
entertaining.
goof.
I just want to hear what he has
But
to
do you
say
think
next.
he's going to be good for America?
It's not what I think will not affect me is not going to mean anything ever. Or you.
No, but
Unless
I
you
know,
put the
but-
legwork in.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Touche on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people
if you're not putting legwork
but
in,
like
you might as well
can,
just
I,
sit
like
back
I don't,
and
I don't
pop
really,
the bag of popcorn.
I don't really
watch the show.
fault anyone for liking
And
Trump as an entertainer
He's
and whatever.
hilarious. Did you see him when he imitated the other candidates?
But I just,
Oh! That was
I don't know.
great.
Hitler was.
I laughed for
Hitler
half an
was
hour over
entertaining
that.
too.
Because they kept showing it on the news over and over again.
I just, he's whipping people into a frenzy.
Who'd you say Hitler's great too?
Yeah. Hitler was great at getting people
course
to
he
do
is.
that,
Yeah,
and
he's
so
the
was
man.
fucking Mao.
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 That's an old one. That's a very old Russian reference.
Well, anyway, I just hope you realize how bad for America it would be
Oh,
if
I
he was
know.
president.
Yeah, I know.
As long as you can be like, he's fucking hilarious. But as long as you know, like, it
You
might
know how
be
many crazy
like,
hillbillies
people are
still
people
saying
are
the same
already
thing as me?
there are seriously already hundreds of thousands of people saying death to America. How much worse is it going to get if that guy?
He
was in
has
office?
that guy
every
calls
re-
him an idiot.
Yeah,
But
he's
you
like,
gotta think.
they're idiots. We'll just
is-
ban their entire religion, which is 1/3 of the entire world, from America.
I would say
That's not gonna work.
75% of the United States is rednecks and hillbillies. Am
I
I
know,
right or wrong?
I know, but only
So
about
he
five.
has
Only,
every one of them.
but only about 5% of them are actually going to vote.
That's
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 true.
another thing.
Yeah,
Voter
so-
turnout's kind of scary, man.
So
How many
you could-
people live
like,
in New
you
York?
can
I
say,
ain't
yeah,
voting on nothing.
they're all redneck as shit. But
I
the
don't
thing
believe in that crap.
is,
Trump,
they
Trump
will
for
they will
president.
show up, and he did get the nomination, but in general elections, those people don't show up.
Listen to this. New York State has approximately 19.75 million people. In the Democratic primary, this is just the Democratic primary. 2 million. It was like around 2,400,000 people voted in the Democratic
Yeah.
side.
The
So
Republican
you imagine it's probably similar to the
Yeah.
on the Republican side as well. So that's what?
No, it's not even similar at all.
No?
The Republican turnout was less than 1 million people, I think.
Okay, so we're talking, all right, for the sake of
And
numbers.
it was all upstate.
So for the sake
Yeah.
of numbers, let's say 3.5 million people voted in the primaries. That's what percentage is that of fucking what is that?
Usually the rule of thumb, the basic rule of thumb is primary to general election, not primary to local election. Primary to general election, you can usually double it.
Yeah.
But that it depends.
But still,
yeah,
nobody vote. Nobody's
it's
voting.
less than half.
I don't really feel like I didn't really want to get into politics.
I don't
I
wanna
just
talk
wanted to
about that.
mention it, because like
Do you want to take a break?
why? What time is it?
It's 8:41.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
45 minutes, man.
Yeah,
Time flies when you're
take
having
let's
fun.
take a break, and then I want to talk about a young, nubile Ryan Bosch doing spells.
Spells.
Yeah, the Wiccan stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
What?
a young boy
We'll
doing
get
doing love spells.
Oh, that's great.
You remember that shit, right?
Hell yeah.
All right.
He's pulling me into it.
I was like a Jehovah's Witness for Wicca.
Black
All right.
magic.
All right, we'll be right back. The drone. All right, we're coming back, everyone. Strap in.
I'm definitely going to use this on my vlog if I ever get it going.
What, the punk one?
The video log, yeah. This would be great for like skateboarding or
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
Well, when you did the blog thing with, when you're like, all right, now we're gonna take. I just voted. Now we're gonna take a ride on my motorcycle, and then
yeah,
it's
it was
just
like
that.
a time lapse. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good for that. I'm still not sure what I want to do with that. That's the problem. I'm like trying to figure out what direction I want to go with it.
It's tough, man.
Well, I think I like the idea, like I told you about the 100 days at the gym thing, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's day 13.
Oh, you're still on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for the vlog, I'd need to start it from 0. So it's going to be 113 days.
Well, just do it.
If I'm at 100 days, I don't think 113 days is going to be an issue because that's just what I do now.
Do 113 days. Because it's such a fucking weird number.
But to go 100, it's called like 100 days would be the video log.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice number. I wouldn't stop it at 100 days, but just to call it that.
Why don't you start it at 14? Just to fuck with people. And never
I have
the
the problem is I have video from day 1. I just haven't had no time to edit something and put it up every day.
I haven't had no time to do nothing. Sorry, everybody in Texas.
Starting next week, I could potentially edit all this stuff together and do like a 5-minute video every week. But today, dude, I worked for 2 hours and I've got 6 minutes of video of that wedding that I just did.
Fucking A.
It's a lot of work, especially when you're dealing with multiple cameras and audio from one camera syncing up to audio from a different camera.
The
It's
stupid
fucking nightmare.
logistics on the air. 13-second clip
Logistics.
took me 3 hours to
do
make.
it.
That's how it.
Now you got to do it.
Yeah.
All right, this took me 3 hours.
Logistics on the air. Figuring out what to do with the show.
It's the best thing you've ever done.
Brooke had to hear me play that riff and sing that song probably 20 times.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say maybe not 20. It's more like 10 or 15 times because I walked upstairs. I was just like, "So, could you hear it?" She goes, "Loud and fucking clear." It was so bad. It's like, well, it's done.
Yeah, it gets like that. You just hear the
She
same
also
thing
said,
over
she's like,
and
I
over
could
and over.
I could hear you being annoyed at the song. She's like, I could hear you just like giggling, and then like there was just no giggling at one point, and I could tell you were getting frustrated and annoyed. And then all of a sudden, boom, there was a shitload of action. What does that sound?
Oh, me. Sorry.
Thought it was coming through the headphones. Were you about to get hit by a train?
I thought it was the Doom.
Oh, it was the beginning of a Death Punch song.
Oh,
Anyway,
Oh.
we just heard Kyle's phone.
yeah, I
You have
zoned out.
terrible
did I show you what I
podcast
did over the
etiquette.
weekend? Yeah. Not bad.
Good for you.
I had fun.
Adam's not that type of guy.
Not my type.
Spencer's is
Spencer's.
$20.
He goes, "Did
Best
you see what I did?"
$20 I ever spent.
Might be watching. Okay.
I don't know what I'm talking
All right.
about.
Anywho.
Best $20 I ever spent.
Just glad you didn't show me a picture of your penis.
I was looking for it. I deleted it, and I was trying to find like The
file
internal-
size was so big. Anyway, we did a little teaser before we left about some a Wiccan wedding.
I was
Yeah,
I
that-
was just
it was-
thinking. I'm like, wait a minute, they'll get kicked off the air.
No, as long as you don't show the camera, we wouldn't get. But
What?
I don't want us fucking see it.
Show what?
If
Oh,
families watching.
oh
so-
yeah, off of YouTube.
No, I was talking.
Yeah,
I
I-
was gonna back out right here.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Just unfurl
Back
it
out.
just unfurl it onto the
Unfurl is like a very specific
Look, you don't
sound and
believe me?
motion. It's like
and it says
Like this.
and
Just
it
be like
goes
this.
thunk.
all right. So
Anyway.
no unfurling.
All right.
No unfurling. Are you writing down titles for this show? Because that worked out really nicely last time.
Okay. Well, let's start with no unfurling.
Because I like that one. Because actually, that's kind of opposite what most of our titles are. Most of our titles have dick in the title, or like, you know, something about your dick, or show it, or whatever. This one is put it away, or do not take it out.
Yeah.
No unfurling.
All right. Let's start with that.
Unfurling.
We'll
Wiccan
start
wedding.
with that. All right. Yeah. So I did a like a wedding with pagans.
I think I saw the pictures. There wasn't
Yeah.
a ton of people there, right?
Is that
No. The wedding.
Asatru?
Huh?
Pagans?
Yeah, they were pagans.
Oh, because there's
It was
Asatru.
really
Is that
cool.
the same thing?
Yeah. Well, they identify as Wiccans, but it was a pagan festival, so
Wiccans
they
is
kind
not
of.
the same as pagan.
It's
I know,
si-
but
it's
they
very
kind
similar.
of identify with both.
Yeah, well, the Wiccan. Oh boy.
No, this is why we're talking about this. Okay, so let me talk about the wedding, and then you can let us know the differences. So yeah, it was really cool. It was like a festival, bunch of fucking weirdos.
A bunch of Thor hammers in the air.
Dude, there was a guy straight out of what the fuck's that video?
You know
game we
nothing
play?
of the gods.
No, Assassin's Creed. One of
Oh,
the
cool.
guys flagging cars in the parking lot was dressed head to toe in the exact same outfit.
What
from
was his name?
Assassin's-
Altair?
I don't know.
I think his name was Altair.
It was like white and red. Yeah. But that was like just a dude in the parking lot. That was a guy that worked there, like flagging cars into the parking lot. It was very weird. And I was like, so what should I wear to this? Because I was like, I don't think I should wear a suit. We're planning on like business casual. What should we wear? And she's like, if you have fairy wings, wear those. I was like, I don't, but thank you for the input. But yeah, it was cool. It was a great day for me because I just basically got to fly a fucking remote control car around in the sky while Amy had to do all the work.
Yeah.
She also got punched in the face.
Accidentally, of course.
Accidentally,
Okay.
yeah.
Or they
Yeah.
were swinging around the maypole.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, Amy did all the work that day, but yeah, it was good. I mean, I'm doing work now. I didn't do work that day, but trying to edit everything together and get like a cohesive kind of video from all that aerial
Yeah,
stuff.
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it was
I-
neat. It was like 4 hours of. That's weird.
It's a Slipknot mask.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so paganism is to Wiccan as or Wicca. Paganism is to Wicca as Christianity is to like Lutheran.
Okay.
So it's a paganism is a blanket term of like an earth worshiper, basically. And you know,
Was
Because
for
she,
us,
like
it's your-
she definitely specifically said that she was Wiccan and that was the wedding.
okay, so the
And then she also definitely said that she's a pagan as well.
yeah,
So this is what happened. Like it was kind of like, so we're doing a wedding. It's gonna be Wiccan. I hope that's not weird for you. And I was like, I don't care. That's gonna be awesome.
yeah. As
You
far
met
as,
them. You were there that day.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was all stoked about it. I
I-
actually wanted to go.
Well, I was gonna say next year you guys should definitely go to this festival.
A buddy of mine, he says he's Asatru. That's what he says. I don't know why, but I've read he tried to get me into it, and it's just a little too out. It's almost reminded me of like kind of Dungeons and Dragons kind of deal.
That's kind of what this was like. But
Yeah,
I mean, it was
and
just it was a lot of it was really cool. Like there were dudes there that were seriously, legitimately, very seriously, not joking around, selling leather
Oh, no,
like
yeah.
gauntlets. And like they were wearing furs and they were dressed like someone from Game of Thrones and they were all jacked and selling leather gauntlets. That's all they
The
were
history
selling.
of it is
Yeah.
crazy.
Asatru
It
is
really
a
is.
Scandinavian term consisting of two parts. Asa, which means genitive of Aesir, referring to the Germanic gods and goddesses of both the Aesir and Vanir, and true meaning faith. So thus, Asatru literally means faith in the gods, although commonly misunderstood to mean true to the Aesir gods. So it's basically a paganist. It's basically a Viking type paganism.
He in the normal prayer that he would say, Thor is in that prayer.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
With
a
a
Viking.
hammer
It's
in
a
his
Viking.
hand.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
see, I
sect of a
just-
Viking religion.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
like I'm
it's
very
supposedly one of
I'm a
the
very
oldest.
atheist person, but you know, I think that if you're
So am
gonna
I.
subscribe to a religion, then that would be a cool one.
Yeah, no,
Well,
yeah,
So
I
and,
was
and,
kind
like
of
I went to
saying the
this
same
thing and there was like a cover band playing Nirvana and like a
Nice.
dude flint napping and selling knives.
Cool.
It was awesome. They were way too expensive though. Had I gotten paid like right before
God.
that,
How
I
much
probably
were-
would have
How
gotten
much
one.
were they?
The smallest ones they had was like a little bone handle with almost like an arrowhead, so
Uh-huh.
maybe a 1-inch blade.
Yeah.
And that was like $40. But the guy was making them right there.
Yeah.
So he was making them in front of us.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. And he was doing all volcanic glass. I'm doing that in quotes because it's not really like you can buy that stuff in
It's really
bulk.
just wine bottle glass.
Pretty much. It's reclaimed glass. So I asked the guy, I was like, do you have anything in Flint? And he was like, yeah, but I don't bring it here because it's really expensive and nobody buys it.
Right.
So he does do Flint stuff, but he was like, you can get it on my website. The cheapest thing that I have is like a small Flint knife, and it's like $300.
Okay.
fancy.
So, but he was like, I don't even bring it to these because nobody buys that stuff. So,
Yeah.
but he was seriously Flint napping. It's the same technique, whether it's volcanic glass or melted beer bottles. It's the same fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Well, when I was in high school, when I was a little boy.
a little boy.
We grew up.
just looking for love.
We grew up Catholic.
Mhm.
Like, well, I
The
guess.
most boring religion on the
Believe
planet.
in the teaching of Catholic.
Okay. we were brought up Catholic, but we didn't go to church and shit. Dad didn't go to church and all that stuff. But he's still very much Catholic. You know.
I was raised Catholic, so I'm an atheist now.
Well, after the Catholic
I-
wore off.
I'm a believer, just don't know what's true and what's not.
See,
That's how I am.
well, when I
That's
was
tough.
There's a lot of inconsistencies that make me think otherwise.
Let's not go the religious route with
No,
this
we're
No, no,
not.
I'm-
that's,
I wanna-
that's as far
I
as
want
we're
to talk
going.
about Ryan doing spells and burning sticks.
Yes.
In between his backyard wrestling,
I'm trying.
he found the time to find religion.
All right, so all right,
Yes.
time out.
He
All
would
right, time-
buy books. He was coming home with books all the time. Then I started getting books, and then
Well-
we started burning candles. And
Well, hold on. Let me get there.
playing with knives and all kinds.
We
of
grew
stuff.
up Catholic, and then like I would go to church with Grandma Mary.
Never.
I would go to church with well, whenever I was up staying the weekend,
once
I'd
in a
go to
while.
church with Grandma Mary. When I was down in Florida, Grandma Sarah would guilt us into going to church because that's what she does best,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
I wonder if she's watching.
Sorry, Grandma.
She probably is. She probably isn't. I don't know. I don't think she's at Kimberly and Vern's. You don't think so? I don't know.
No.
Love you, Graham. I'm just breaking balls. Anyway, she's like, you're gonna come to church, blah 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 blah, for like like Easter or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
And I remember every time I went,
Whatever the hell. Okay.
whenever I go to church like that, Catholic, Christian, whatever the hell, she was Methodist. I just remember sitting there and looking around, going, "What the fuck is wrong with these fucking
It's a
people?"
cult.
Like it
kinda
used to
it's
creep me out, and
weird,
it
yeah.
was weird. Like it and it didn't move me
I don't
either.
think it's wrong.
Like I didn't feel anything
yeah.
from it. So when high school came around, and then I met up with Mr. Chris Warner, who is
Why the fuck didn't I message him to come on tonight?
Who?
Oh God, he'd
Why
be
don't I
great.
remember him?
Chris Warner?
Him and I were
Swarner?
are friends, but we don't like hang out a lot, which is weird because I fucking
He's
love
one of those
hanging out
people
with
that
the
I just-
guy.
Okay. total side note, won't get off track.
Yes, we will.
No. I go to like the Hudson Valley Beer Festival.
Tap New York or
No, it was at the Civic Center.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And I'm walking around and I see Chris Warner. I was like, "What's up, dude?" And I shake his hand and he just starts to like da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. And he gets like down on his knees, like with one hand in the air. Didn't say a word to me. He's like, ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da,
Maybe it's like an impulse thing when he
and
gets excited.
He gets all the way down to the floor and he's shaking his hand in the air, like doing like heavy metal noises.
Yeah.
And he stands
It
up.
sounds
He's
like
like,
somebody
"What's
I
up,
hang out
Adam
with."
Patane? Hell yeah!"
It is not funny for anyone else but me, really, because I see this shit when I hang out with
I
him.
think it sounds great. I want to meet this guy.
We were in another side, real quick.
But I'm standing there. And my hand is following him because he's holding it. He's holding it pretty hard, and I'll just do it. Like he started off here, and then like da-da-da, da-da-da, Adam Patane. I was like, what's happening?
Was he
What is-
intoxicated?
No, not at all.
Wow,
He
that's
does
Not
this
even
awesome.
at all.
He does this shit normally. We
That's
were in
awesome.
We were in Dallas on a job. We had left the job to go to a fancy steakhouse. I might have told this. No.
Yeah, you told
Not
it
on the
on
show.
the fucking like the lost tapes.
So we go to this like straight from work. Go to this steakhouse, and we're going in, and we go to the maitre the maitre d'. He's like, all right, how many people? And we start walking through the restaurant, and he holds up his hand like this, and he just starts. It's like stalking through the restaurant with his arm up like this. He gets
Like
to
he's
his
got a
seat.
big fucking knife in
He-
it.
yeah, like he's holding a knife, but it's like his hands open, like he's calling the gods or calling the thunder or whatever the fuck. And he's stalking through the restaurant. We sit down at the table, and he's still got his arm up,
You got to get this guy in the show, man.
and he's staring. And the waiter starts taking our drink orders. He won't put his fucking hand down. It's up. The waiter gets to him, and he goes. He puts his hand down. He crosses them nicely, and he goes, "I'll just have a Pepsi." And that was it for the rest of the night.
You got to
He
get him
didn't
on the show.
explain it,
man.
nothing, and I didn't want
I'm
him
gonna
to.
Facebook message him right now. Keep going.
So anyway, in high school, I knew him, but I didn't know him well. So I saw him fucking around with like some like in the library. He was reading this book, and I was curious about. Him. I'm like, what is that? And he's just like, oh, it's this thing. He kind of was like standoffish about it. Is that the word?
Sure.
Anyway, and I was like, what is it? It looks interesting because it was like, it just had, I don't know, the title of the book was weird or whatever.
Black magic for beginners.
It's something like that. And he goes, it's Wiccan. I'm like, what is that? And he goes, it's like a religion. It's like witchcraft, but not.
Cool.
Like he stopped himself. He's like, it's not like that, but it is. Let's be real. So I started asking him questions about it just because I'm curious.
Can you
I ask
cast a spell on someone?
I ask questions about everything. So he goes, here, just take the book.
So okay. No, I can't say it because it's the email address.
What? Oh,
That's
no.
hilarious.
Okay, well, don't.
Yeah, I will.
But anyway, so he goes, here, take the book and just read it and tell me what you think. So I come back. I was like, this is kind of cool shit. It's interesting. I'm like, does this shit work? And he goes, I don't know. You be the judge. Like, he was, like, really cool about it. Like,
Yeah.
he was like a fucking, like a Mormon salesman. You know what I mean? Like, or a Scientologist. He, like, just reeled me right the fuck in.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I was buying crystals and burning, and like I had all different color. I had white, red, purple, green, yellow, all these different candles.
I do love that you kept this from me until well after the fact. 'cause
Oh, God,
I had
yeah,
no
I
idea.
kept it.
Well,
It was
he
like 10
actually,
years.
he kept a lot of it from me, too.
I was really kind of
Did any of your spells work?
okay. So
So that's a no.
no.
Oh.
It was
Ooh,
it was
Ooh.
spooky.
it was kind of creepy because in the book it teaches you meditation, and a lot of the stuff is the colors of the rainbow. They use the colors of
Oh,
the rainbow. So
jeez.
each color signifies a certain fucking emotion or whatever the hell.
Not the rainbow.
So if you're gonna and like black, the color black was supposed to be like a negative energy, so you're supposed to pull that out of your body. But there's also other colors, gold, silver, and all that shit, and different levels and all that stuff. Regardless, it teaches you a meditation
Hold on.
tactic.
Is this the colors that you see staring at the back of your eyelids for a long time?
You visualize it.
So
We're getting off track. We're getting way
Go
too off
ahead.
track.
I'm-
But anyway, it had all these meditation things. So I used to do these meditation practices using depicting. I used to.
Oh,
do
by the way,
guided
not to get
meditation.
totally sidetracked,
Oh, man.
but we did get sidetracked from the Wiccan wedding thing. There were people selling oils
Oh,
with the smoking tit.
the smoking tit was
yeah,
that?
they had the same fucking thing,
Hashtag smoking tit.
but under a completely different brand name.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, it's a
infringement.
No, it's not infringement. It's a fucking scam. It's all a pyramid scheme that she's involved with.
But it's nice.
No, but she's making money off of it because she's screwing people below her. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh God! All right,
Back
but
to
anyway.
it.
So yeah, I started practicing this thing, burning. Like I mean, I can't remember a lot of the rituals. I mostly remember
Burn some sage.
I mostly remember the meditation thing because I still use it today, just as a visual aid. Like, because the visuals that you're supposed to create in your head help. Help you take focus away from your surroundings. So, but I mean, I remember doing this quote unquote spell, like
Quote end quote.
quote end quote
On who?
money spell.
Oh, for yourself.
Not for myself, for the people surrounding me, because part
Okay.
of it was
I see where you're going.
if
Yeah.
you dwell on the spell, or if it's too center focused, it comes
come
back to you
tenfold.
like in the craft.
Good God.
I've read that.
Mhm.
So I did a spell for just a
So did
a
the
money
person
thing.
that wrote the craft. And they were like, this is retarded.
We gotta make a movie out of this.
Teenagers love this shit.
So I did the fucking spell, and it ended up. Dad ended up quitting his job at Healy and starting his own business, and all of a sudden, like literally, like days after that happened. I know it's all coincidence. Okay,
And certain things happened well after that, right?
what's that? Hold on, moment of silence for Jason Fulham. So yeah,
Yeah, that happened.
that happened.
That's because of your black magic. That's what happened.
Yeah, but that's nothing.
It's all
nothing
Ryan's fault.
happened, really.
No.
But it is his fault.
But later,
Time out.
nothing happened.
Well,
But
time
it
out.
is his fault.
Hang on, I'm getting
It's
there.
Ryan's fault. 'cause
So-
this is
Sure,
black
it's all
magic.
your fault.
When it worked,
Ryan made a pact with the devil.
when it quote
Did you
unquote
put a spell on me?
Quote end
No.
Is that
quote.
why I'm all screwed up?
You son of a bitch.
I'll kill
You ruined your
He
entire
did.
family's life.
He fucking did. Oh my god.
So I dwelled on
You
it.
want to know what I love right now? How so annoyed people are going to be. That fucking moment of silence for Jay Fulham. Like, what happened? What happened to
will
his dad?
never
What happened to his dad?
It's a big
What happened to his
secret.
dad? I love that.
It's
I
an ancient
feel,
family secret.
Yeah, it's a 12-year-old family secret. Everyone involved is still alive and fine.
Chinese secret.
Anywho, when I saw that happen, I got really into it. When like he got the new job,
Oh
you
no.
had found some gold chain on the side of the road and hawked it and got a bunch of money. You probably don't even remember that.
No,
Yeah.
but I've done that many times. So.
Yeah, I know. They all kind of blend together.
Yeah.
So that happened. Something else with me happened. Like I got a job and whatever. So I was like, holy shit, I am fucking in. I'm in. I'm doing this shit. So
How old were you at this point? 16, 17?
probably in there somewhere.
How'd you hide this from us?
I was really good at it because I knew it was kind of
You could-
insane.
kind of.
I knew it was mostly insane.
It's not insane.
It
was
really
just,
isn't,
It was
though.
just silly and kind of sad.
Yeah, but it's this weird thing. Like if you, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy type thing.
Yeah.
Like if you,
It's like a horoscope.
yeah, if it's in your head and you believe it enough, you'll find all the
You'll
evidence
find all those
everywhere.
things. Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So I was doing it for a fucking while, and yeah, I was hiding it from you guys. I was in it like Chris. I would
Justifiably hiding it from us.
like once Chris got me into it, I never really talked to him too much about it afterward. Like here and there, I'd have questions that he might be able to answer, but then I'd be like, oh, okay, and then I'd take it to my room, and then whatever.
by
burning.
yourself because you were ashamed of it.
It was
as you should
mostly,
have been.
but it wasn't like really practice. It was mostly study. Like I knew
Mm-hmm.
it was all theory that I had. I never really practiced it except the meditation thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of like it's no big like climactic ending to this story. I just kind of stopped fucking with it.
You lost your faith.
Yeah. Once the
All I remember from
once the whole debacle
school
happened.
was you guys always standing by a wall with flannels and Mountain Dews. Was that you?
Yeah,
You?
that was
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we weren't I was Wiccan. The rest of them were like atheists. John went.
I wrote something down and then I rubbed
I
it
was
away
off
with my
on
elbow.
my
So I'm
own-
gonna have to start writing up here.
It's-
So
it
this
said,
title is gone.
I love you, Grandma. I was just breaking your balls.
Yeah, there you go.
And I was off doing my own thing with my UFO pants, looking for marijuana
Yeah, with your
and
cowboy
ecstasy.
mushroom butt cut, dyed blonde.
No, that was before high school.
I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, so Wiccan has a place in my heart.
And that was a cool haircut.
I had fun with it. But
I kind of
don't know.
still have the same haircut. It's just a little more layered and yeah.
It's not. You got nice hair too. I think
It's-
we all have
I
nice
get
hair.
s-
Did you
I-
notice
okay,
he put a
hang
little
on.
product in
Out
his
of
hair?
all
So
the
I have
podca-
to,
out of
I have
all
to
the
let Amy
podcasts
know
on
that
the
she
planet,
did
I
such a
would
great
say.
job with my hair. Every time I take my
Did
hat
she
off,
cut your
it's
hair
been
too?
like 3 weeks. No, it's been like 5 weeks, and I'm still getting compliments on my haircut because people never see me with a hat off.
yeah, me too.
Yeah,
She cut your hair too?
no,
No. Becky did.
stupid Becky.
Yeah, stupid Becky did a great job on my hair though.
Where do you go? Where's that at?
Huh?
Where do you go?
To my
His
kitchen
house.
Oh,
or my living room on
oh,
a tarp.
I thought you go see her somewhere.
It looked like we were painting the
I
living
go to the
room
place
when she
by
was cutting my hair.
Mahoney's, the men's room.
Yeah, I go there when I like need a haircut, and I'm willing to spend fucking $22 on it.
What?
It's so expensive.
Yeah,
Becky
it
charges
is.
more
It
than that.
Really?
It
Yeah,
is,
she
but
does.
they'll.
I fix her
Because she
fucking.
treats you like the woman that you are.
I fix her car and I rewire their fucking living room and
She still
electricity
charges you
shit, and then-
$32.
No, she doesn't. We have a mutual agreement. I help her out. She cuts my hair because she can't do anything else useful for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always ends up just fucking trashing her, right?
Well.
So yeah. Hey, if you're searching for a religion, dip a toe in the water, in the Wiccan water.
Also true.
Dude,
Just a toe.
and going
Pagan.
back, it was actually
Odinist.
it was a really fun day. It was just really cool. There were just a bunch of weirdos that were just having a great time. Everybody loved the drone.
Oh, it was like your wedding.
They were just having a super awesome
Bunch of
time. Like,
weirdos.
hey, that thing is awesome. Like, but there were a bunch. They were all just normal people that had fun.
No, well, that's the thing. Like,
I was expecting it to be fucking weird, like really.
like
fucking
having
weird.
seances and
Yeah,
and
but it was just
nailing
and
people to crosses
honestly,
and stuff.
Yeah, I missed 90% of the wedding itself. They had a hand fasting ceremony. It's the same as
Yeah,
Kate and Chris.
yeah, this
You know,
the
that's- it's-
ceremony is
yeah.
actually kind of like it's really
fairly
nice.
traditional.
Do you know of any? Very off the subject. Do you know
I
of
saw
any?
this coming.
Can you
Can
write it stop for
Okay.
1 sec?
Write it down.
Let's finish the Wiccan wedding.
Table.
Here, write it down. Okay, so it was actually very nice. I missed most of the ceremony because I was 100 feet away flying a remote control helicopter, which was awesome. Amy got punched in the face, which was
What?
not awesome.
We've covered that.
Yeah.
Holy
They were
shit!
dancing
yeah.
around the maypole.
Yeah, so
Oh.
they did, but they did this whole. I
Thought
wish
it was
I
like
ha-
a
I
brawl,
wish I had
a
it
Wiccan
done.
brawl.
I set aside. I set
casting
aside.
spells.
and nothing happening. I set aside 3 hours
Throwing
today, dude.
crystals at
I set aside 3 hours today to get this thing edited, and I really thought that I was gonna have a rough one that I could have maybe brought to the show or just showed them I was making progress. But I got halfway through. But it was like we get there and they're all, kind of laid back and whatever. They're like, yeah, so the maypole's gonna go over there. So I go up, I fly the drone around the vineyard, this and that, and then we're waiting for the whole thing to kind of go down. They have a hole dug in the ground. That's all we see.
Uh-huh.
And then some woman was like, you grab a little dirt and then
Put a
you-
baby in there. You light it on fire. You throw the dirt on it. Boom, you're married.
So you take a little dirt from the fucking hole. So this is what I got from the Wiccan ceremony. right?
Okay.
Amy might have some more insights when she gets here because I wasn't as close as she was.
Mhm.
But in the beginning of the whole thing, she was explaining like how it worked, and you had like the pile of the dirt that came from the hole. The maypole goes in that,
Mhm.
and so a bunch of people come in, they grab a little bit of dirt, and then a bunch of guys in fucking kilts and no shirts start going like who, and they have like the maypole, and they're running around for like fucking 20 minutes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. So I got audio of it. I'm really happy that I set up another camera that captured nothing but audio. But I'm really happy that I set up another because the drone doesn't get audio at all. So they run around this thing, then they tie all the ribbons to the end of it, and they put the maypole up, and then everybody runs around them and does the weaving thing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you paying attention?
I am. Run around and do the weaving.
So
yeah.
before that, while all the ribbons are out, they did the hand fasting
yeah.
ceremony, which it's very Celtic, but it's also pagan.
Well, I'm reading here
Yeah.
that it's most of this, what you're describing, the maypole, the
Mhm.
hand binding,
Yeah.
and everything like that. It's Germanic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they
Germanic paganism.
did the hand fasting ceremony, and then they basically lashed them to the pole, and they weaved the maypole around them.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it was really cool, and we got some great shots. And I did the aerial video, and Amy got awesome shots until she got punched in the face, and she's like, "I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore." Because it was kind of like it wasn't like a mosh pit, but no one's paying attention.
No.
So you got a camera to your face. You don't have 360 view. You're only looking through that little viewfinder.
Yeah.
And you don't see the 300-pound guy in a fucking kilt that's about to wing an elbow into your face. So she got cracked in the head, and luckily it wasn't bad, but that happens probably every other wedding for me. I usually get hit in the face at some point.
Yeah. Wow.
Because people just aren't paying attention.
Flailing around on the
Yeah.
dance floor and shit like that. Doing the
So-
time warp. That whole,
Are they?
When they're doing
Yeah,
this.
they
get
did
the
it. They did
meatloaf!
it at your wedding, but they don't do it at most.
Meatloaf.
But yeah, so it was cool, and I got some awesome shots, and it was just they were just very laid back, and honestly, like I
Wedding
sent them
crash.
pictures 3 days ago. I haven't even heard it from them. Like they're just not up my ass about anything. So I just can't wait to get it edited together because it's called the Beltane Festival, and it's across the river somewhere. I couldn't even tell you the town at this point, but you guys would love it. You and Brooke would love it. After
I
the
just
wedding,
like hanging
after
out
the
with
wedding,
fucking
we
weirdos like
walked
that
around.
because-
We walked around after the wedding. I got video of that too, but that's not like professional, so that might not go anywhere. But if I ever like finish the vlog and start uploading, that might go in there. But like it was the guy flint napping, and she bought I bought her a cool ring and stuff like that. It was like there were vendors.
Where
and,
was it? New Paltz? Rosendale?
Rosendale sounds familiar.
It was across.
It was
the river.
definitely across the river and south, about an hour south on 9W.
It's very entertaining, huh?
Yeah.
It was fun.
Beltane Festival is
I like
a
weird
thing.
stuff that entertains me.
Well, it's not that. Like all those people, they're not like they don't.
Chris Warner
care.
says I'm all about it, so we got to get him on. Like
They
next
seem
week.
like a little bit.
Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na.
They're a little bit more loose. They're a little bit more, just
Mhm.
up for
Yeah.
having fun. and
There
not
were
so
there
much
were
the
people there that
seriousness.
were
Of course,
completely
yeah.
normal.
That's what you're
that were
supposed to do
there.
at your wedding.
There were people there that were completely normal, like there with their kids to see the bands and check out whatever.
Yeah.
And then there were also people that were blue from head to toe, like with makeup from head to toe, with horns and fucking like cloven hoof boots.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is that? Pan's Labyrinth. What the fuck was that thing called? A faun?
a satyr.
Faust?
Satyr.
Not Faust.
A satyr has cloven hooves
Uh-huh.
from the
And it's blue?
they're a goat from the
Okay.
yeah.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, so there were plenty of people that were painted blue with horns and shit like that. But then there were a lot of people like, dude, your drone rules. So like a lot of people were just there to have fun and
You go to these traditional weddings and it's just, just you're in the church and then
Mm.
they say something from Corinthians and then they say something from fucking, I don't know, Psalms. And then they go, do you, yay, back to the thing. Chicken or steak, dance, go home. It's so
no, it's
fucking
fucking
boring.
chicken marsala it's chicken marsala with mushrooms that I can't eat, an incredibly undercooked steak that I refuse to eat, or salmon that I don't like, and is probably bad for someone who even
That
likes.
sounds like a
salmon.
you problem, though.
No, no one likes wedding venue food. No one.
I've had good.
Your wedding was great because you had a buffet.
Yeah, we had weird. We had a lot.
But
of
you had a
different stuff.
buffet. If you have fucking table serve, dude, I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to the Villa Borghese tomorrow for a fucking wedding.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's gonna be terrible.
That's gonna be
It's
rough.
gonna be awful. Amy's here.
Ami's here. Old second half Sicilioni. That's not really
Right.
second half. She's actually like third, last
Yeah?
third.
All right. Well, I have to pee.
Again?
Yes.
We have like we're at 1:22. You can't last another 10 minutes.
I probably could.
All right, so
You want
just
me to move
relax.
over?
Whatever.
No, it's okay. You just got to turn on that mic. Is it?
All
Is
right,
it
I'll
on?
move over.
Hey! No one did it with me. All right, forget you fuckers.
We just finished talking about the wedding.
So anyway, yeah. But Wiccan, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Everybody's.
I already confronted Ryan about him stalking your Facebook
Why
page.
are you stalking my Facebook?
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not going to go through it again because
can have it.
we've already heard it, the story. But essentially, I liked that picture and sent a friend request to somebody I've never met before
2 in the morning?
at like 2 a.m.
You're sick.
My fucking phone, I went
Oh,
haywire.
my God.
Something stupid like that. I remember looking at my phone. I'm going to say the story again because it is funny. I remember picking up my phone because I was watching Archer or some shit. Pick up my phone. I look at it and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Was that not recording the whole time?
No, I think it was. It just, for some reason, now when I unplug it, it resets.
I saw the
so I'm gonna have
picture
to just cut these
and I
together.
saw the big like button lit up and I just started going, what the fuck? And I hit I tried to unlike it.
Unlike.
And it wasn't doing anything. I must have hit it like 50 times. Literally 50. I was going, stop. No.
I know I like.
And then I was like,
I
all
got
right, maybe I
notification.
unliked it soon enough. And then the next morning you texted me and I was like, oh God, this is bad. And then later on in the day, I got a friend request accepted from some Britney girl.
Oh my God.
Don't know her. So yeah, sorry to go back through that. Oh, speaking of religion, Mayor de Blasio is you okay over there?
What do I do?
You have the wrong headphones on.
Oh my
No, you don't need.
shot.
So yeah, Mayor de Blasio is saying telling people to boycott Chick-fil-A in the city because apparently they have Chick-fil-A's now
Check.
because
Well,
they're
they-
all
I mean,
Yeah,
they
you're
should
working.
because it's a racist Christian organization.
but their chicken is just delicious.
No, it's not.
It is. It's good.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Chick-fil-A.
No.
I don't think I've been there.
Yeah. It's
You
not
know, I
around
had
here.
chicken tenders that is amazing, and I didn't know. Buffalo. Oh, no. The wing place. Was the other one?
Planet Wings?
Planet Wings. I didn't know they had good. I thought they just had wings. I never go there
He's about
ever.
to say good
I think
food.
it's fucking terrible.
Really?
I hate that place.
Oh. I don't.
Yeah.
In a pinch,
I
they're
mean,
fine.
Yeah, in a pinch. If you're okay with diarrhea. Yeah, I mean,
Do you want to know
if
what
you're
the
drunk enough to be okay with diarrhea,
Do you want to know what the
Planet Wings.
maypole is symbolized? Like what
it's
it
probably
Sex?
symbolizes?
penis.
Yeah, because they said like
Everything
put it in the
pagan
hole.
has a phallic symbol in it.
Did you tell him I got punched in the face?
Multiple times. We're all
Yep.
very sad for you.
Shut the.
You didn't even get a black eye. You're okay.
Not anymore. It was right here.
As long as
Not like when you punched me in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a black eye for a
Oh.
couple
I was
days.
sleeping.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
punch her in the
it's
face.
Yes,
basically
you did.
I flailed in my sleep
You
from night
punched me.
terrors.
I do that
I
too.
had
Okay.
night terrors.
You
So,
woke up. And
We've
I
been
was-
through this
oh
on
my
the
God.
show.
Whatever.
the maypole is basically it's debated what it is. In Germanic pagan traditions, it's mostly a reverence for sacred trees.
That we cut down and tied ribbons to.
Yes.
That makes no sense.
No. They use but fallen trees. They used to use fallen trees or whatever. the
Oh,
hell.
okay, that makes sense.
Non-Germanic people have viewed it as having a phallic symbolism It's all about dicks who erroneously believe that the poles dated back to Roman worship. Blah 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 blah. It's yeah, pretty much. It's just it's
Stop
such
putting
an
your arm on the table. Look what you're doing.
yeah.
Look at your sweatshirt.
Yeah,
I
I
was-
meant
that's
to
what
tell
I was-
you-
I was-
meant to tell you that
Your
before.
sweatshirt.
Why'd you
Look
put me
at
in
it.
charge of this?
I was pointing at it before. I mean, you could have erased last week's title
He-
because we don't need it anymore because we've chosen it.
All right. Well, we've said no unfurling. That's gonna be the title.
Well, you already erased it
Anyway,
with your fucking
so
sweatshirt.
Chris said I should have been a cult leader.
He should have because he was very smooth about it. Is he watching right now? Or are you
maybe.
just telling him the story?
I said we're talking about you on the podcast. Yeah, he must be listening. Because I said, we're talking about you on the podcast. You should come on very soon. And I sent him a link, and he said, I'm all about it. I should have been a cult leader. So he must be listening. Unless he fucking can read your mind or something.
It's possible.
He is Wiccan, right?
Yeah. he might have burned a silver
Baby.
candle, if I'm not mistaken.
Silver.
Silver candle helps with psychic abilities.
Does it?
It does.
Ooh.
What
How's
do you-
your willy coming?
I haven't gotten any more alginate, thank you.
You're welcome. How's getting it up going?
Did you get the
Fine.
cock?
I
Are
just
you
can't-
ordering
I
the
just
cock
can't
and
make
balls?
a dildo.
Are you ordering the cock and balls version?
No, because that's $80. And it's not 80, it's like 60 or 70. But yeah, it's an extra like $20 to get balls. So, I'm not even-
Where's the chalk?
So, anyway,
It's an extra $20 to get balls.
I mean, we're at 128. No offense, Amy, but it's kind of fizzling here. We're about to pull the plug.
As always.
What do you think?
I want you to apologize to my girlfriend for fucking creeping on her profile at 2 a.m.
Creeping on
I
the
apologize for
internet.
nothing. I'm a victim of technology.
You're sick.
Drinking?
You make me sick.
Drinking.
You weren't drinking when you were doing that?
I wasn't drinking.
Oh, the other one? All right.
Anyway. So, yeah, done? Done?
I guess.
Done?
Yeah. Do you have anything? Do you have any plugs, Amy?
What about the thing that happened in the parking lot in Poughkeepsie?
Oh, yeah.
I
Did we ever
almost
get
got,
any
like, shot
information?
up. No, look it up.
What is it?
It happened. I don't know the address.
You have
It's
to
by the
explain
Poughkeepsie
what
Journal. Okay,
what
so
the thing
Explain.
is.
I went to pick something up for my dad, and he works at the health department in Poughkeepsie. And then all of a sudden, there's like 15 undercover cop cars flying in the parking lot, and then the cops come out like with their guns drawn, and they are like, "Have you seen anyone run through this parking lot?"
Jesus.
Yeah.
Poughkeepsie Task
So, wait, they
Force.
had their guns drawn. Excuse me, ma'am, have you seen anybody run through this parking lot? No, thank you. And then run off with their guns drawn.
That's Poughkeepsie Task Force for you.
That seems a bit excessive, I think. Huh?
I saw something. When
They
was
got
this?
they got 3 people.
When
so
was
I
this?
don't-
Yeah,
that was
but you-
yesterday.
Oh no, I saw there was something else. I saw.
Well, there was a robbery at the Poughkeepsie Diner, too. Oh, that might have been the same thing. Where were you?
I was the health department, which is like right next to the Poughkeepsie Journal office
Police block.
by the
Oh,
post
that's like-
office.
How close is that to the diner on Main Street?
It's not that far.
Not that far at all.
So maybe it was the same thing because I saw that there was a robbery.
But that was last week. They didn't catch the people from that.
I don't know. I thought. Oh yeah, you're right. It was last week.
It's Mansion Street, right?
I don't know.
Now it's
This-
just speculation.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Well,
My story doesn't matter.
not much to it.
We just need more information.
Well, you're supposed to look it up.
Yeah, why was I supposed to look it
I'm
up?
looking up
'Cause I
police
texted
I
him.
believe I told you to look it up
I
if you're going to
texted
bring it to
him
the show.
yesterday. Well, I didn't know I was.
Did
gonna
you
make
text me
it.
the link?
No, I texted you that I almost got shot up in a parking lot, and you didn't even
You
text
didn't
me
get
back.
almost shot up
no,
in a
I know.
parking
I'm
lot.
over exaggerating, but
I had bullets whiz over my head when I was getting into a car to leave on Marshall Street. 2 people shooting at each other. The guy was over there, and the other guy jumped out of a car and just let loose. I was like, "Oh, good time!" And he got in his car and left. No cops came. I was like, "What the hell?" Screw it. That's Poughkeepsie for you.
All right. Well,
I think that's that.
that's that.
She's glaring at you.
We're wrapping up. Sorry.
She doesn't like
We started
having
earlier
this.
than
I'm
usual.
getting a promotion, so I'm gonna be out by 9.
You might be out by 5
yeah.
most days. Right?
Good, you can
Maybe.
take some pictures for us. I have no pictures of this guy.
So you can look at him at 2 in the
Jesus.
morning.
Fucking weirdo.
Creep.
All right, well done. Join us on Facebook, facebook.com/Dead Radio Podcast. Subscribe to us there. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just search Dead Radio Podcast. Or if you went to our Facebook page, you'd be able to find the link there to it. So subscribe. That helps us out with advertising.
It's easy
and
to
everything.
find. God damn
I'm
it.
trying to make
Don't
money.
be lazy fucks.
I'm trying to make money so I could do this for a living, entertain people for a living, and so I don't have to go to work. If I don't have to go to work, you guys get better content.
And you'd be able to get it up.
Yes. I'd have more time.
You could make a Willie to put up his own butt.
Yes. You know how many plastic dicks we'd have floating around this fucking room
Yeah.
if I
Oh
didn't
my
have a
God.
job?
Time.
When I cleaned the ceramic studio the other day, we found all the dicks that people made.
Yeah, somebody made just a whole
A
bunch of
series
clay
of dicks and put them around the
It
studio.
was just like fucking gorilla ceramics.
Gorilla ceramics. Huh?
Yeah, they just put the one you sent me was just ridiculous.
Yeah, it broke when my teacher was trying to demonstrate something like the extruder right there,
Yeah.
and it fell off the thing. And he was like, "Oh, the penis!"
Oh, we forgot. New Paltz fucking burned down.
Oh yeah,
today.
the fine arts building had a fire. So
Newport's burned
The
down
college?
today.
yeah,
Yeah.
Or the town?
The whole town.
just
the,
Just
the
one building
building
at
in
the-
the
yeah.
college.
But it was like the press release was like, yeah, so a bunch of student work is probably horribly water damaged.
And that's it.
Yeah.
They
So
said, well, the building's closed till Monday, so
yeah. So
Monday.
who knows?
Mundi.
nice boot.
Special thanks to Doc's Draft Dry Hopped Apple
Also,
Cider out of Warwick
I have-
Valley.
Make sure to plug Hudson Valley Transit.
Or Warwick Valley wine in Pine Island. Huh?
Hudson Valley Transit.
Oh, yes. Hudson Valley Transmitter. Our buddy Mark Gerlach. He's the, I don't know.
He's the person.
He's the kingpin.
He's the man.
He is the Vincent D'Onofrio of the Hudson Valley Transmitter. Their second issue is hitting stores in Poughkeepsie. What, tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, not stores. Hitting cafes and whatnot. It's
Yeah,
totally free.
Yeah, you can go to Crafted Cup, BurgerFi will have it, anywhere on Raymond Avenue.
It's
all those
poetry,
places.
short stories,
Some
photography, art from all
some
local
of my
artists.
pictures, and there will be an ad for the Dead Radio podcast, as well as my business, Adam Potato.
Yeah, so check all that shit out. We're also on Twitter at Dead Radio Pod.
Are we?
Oh,
Do we really have a presence?
I just want to make sure that everybody understands that they can download this show to their phone.
I can't, 'cause mine's full.
You can download the show
have
to your
Podbean?
phone. You don't have to stream it because I
Yeah,
was.
how are people not getting what a podcast is?
I don't know.
Do you
If
have iTunes?
Yo,
do
you know
do you know what
what's-
iTunes
Time
is?
out.
I
Time
told
out,
people
time out.
about it, and people are like, "What's a podcast?"
Time out.
Do you know what iTunes is?
Listen to me.
Fucking turn the music off.
No,
Turn
no.
the music
We're
off.
not doing
We
that.
have
Fucking
17
turn it down.
minutes of
No,
music.
we're not doing
Turn the
that.
music
Turn it
down.
off. It's promotional. It's important.
I'm trying to
This is
explain
important.
how it works. You're
my
saying
God.
iTunes.
Shut up!
It's not iTunes.
I'll
It
kill
is,
you.
but it
Everyone
isn't.
knows what iTunes is.
Yes, but if you have an
Yes.
iPhone, you have an app
Yeah.
called Podcasts. It's not called iTunes. It just says Podcasts. And if you don't know that, you're going to go on your iTunes and you're going to be all fumbling around with it. You have to go to Podcasts, and I watched somebody do it on their iPhone
It's a fucking nightmare.
yesterday. It's a fucking shit show to find a podcast. But you basically, all you do is, you know what you do if you have an iPhone? Download Beyond Pod and type in and search for the show, Dead Radio Podcast, and download it from there. iTunes is just a
And-
clusterfuck to
Or,
do it.
But
okay.
I had my 4, and I clicked on music, and then went to podcasts.
It's different now.
I go through.
It's different now?
YouTube.
Yeah,
Ah.
there's an actual podcasts
Oh,
app,
that's stupid.
and it.
I just save the YouTube link and I just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's cool, but you can download it to your phone and watch it off or listen to it offline.
Oh, okay.
You don't
Okay.
YouTube is
Okay.
cool and it makes us money, but
Okay.
so and
ideally you'll just listen to the actual show.
So
All right.
Yeah.
it's if you guys, if people don't want to stream it and waste their fucking data, you're sitting at home
Yeah.
on your Wi-Fi, download the show to your phone using Beyond Pod, Stitcher, the podcast app on your iPhone. Download the show and listen to it on your commute. That's
Yeah,
what Derek and
literally-
Ollie do.
Literally any podcast manager app will have it.
Yes.
Our RSS feed goes to iTunes. Anything that pulls from iTunes, it will be on there.
Yeah, most likely. And if it's not, give us a shout. Send
Yeah,
us
let
an
us know.
email.
Let us know.
ryandeadradio@gmail.com, adamdeadradio@gmail.com.
Send
Well,
dick
I
pics
don't
to
check
Ryan.
mine.
I check
So
mine.
send dick pics to Ryan and also
How
all
do you
your
not check
inquiries.
yours? We could
I
have
don't-
voicemails.
I don't check it. We could have. I don't know.
Wait, we did this last week. You checked the voicemail box.
Yeah, there was nothing last week. It's fine.
All right. So there's my rant.
That doesn't count.
I was just seeing when I saw iTunes podcasts, when I saw the podcasts app by iTunes in action, it is a bag of shit. It's a big bag of shit.
It's an afterthought.
So
Is
get
what it-
beyond
It's an
pod.
afterthought.
Because
is
that
what it
fucking
is.
thing rules.
Yeah.
I've never had a
Yeah,
problem.
you
with
just
it.
have a stream, and
you drag
do you
down
want to download
to
it?
refresh.
Do you want to download it or do you want to stream it? Like if you're on Wi-Fi, you don't want to put it on your phone. You just hit play and it plays.
Anyway, we're getting nuts. I'm getting nuts. I'm getting heated. Kyle plugs.
I'm out.
Amy plugs.
Nope.
Adam plugs.
AdamPatinPhotography.com, featuring video,
Hmm.
but not drone video, unless you're willing to pay under the table because of the FAA.
All right.
But
so
drone video, if you're willing to pay under the table. because of the FAA.
AdamPatinPhotography.com for all of your illegal drone photography needs.
Perfect. I like that. That's the title of the show.
Oh, God. All right. Until next week, kids. Hopefully we'll maybe Ollie? Maybe Chris? Maybe Kurt? Maybe.
Let's get them all on.
Just one sitting. We'll get the
Yeah.
Swedish Hammer.
We'll just have them
You
all.
moved to Florida.
We'll have a Dead
Me too.
Radio podcast guests
It's
extravagant,
like-
not extravaganza.
No, it's
all-star
like a
podcast.
Christmas special.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Wait, it's
We
not
did do it.
Christmas
A
yet.
million
Dead
We did,
radio-
we did a
That.
Moss special.
A
but-
Dead Radio podcast Moss
Oh my
All-Star
God! You have a
Spectacular.
while before the next Christmas.
Yeah, we might have a horrifying breakup. He's got his podcast, I got mine. We're at war. Hoo hoo. All right.
You have all the fucking equipment. I'm not doing that.
That'll be a shit show.
All right.
You could do your vagina blog.
I could.
You just hit your face. It's funny.
All right, until next week, kids. We'll see you. Love and kisses, thoughts and prayers. No?
No. Too soon.
Hashtag balls.